Back, second day in a row. More Destiny. I've put too much time into this game in preparation. Were they getting good lap time? Yeah, Scratch is in my lap being comfy. Tabby is sitting on a piece of discarded cloth on the ground, basically. As he's wanted to. There's a thing on the floor, he must sit on it. How are people doing? How are people doing? Momo, thank you for turning on the system. Corvus, one day I'll get used to going by the new name as opposed to the old name. So Xana fished up a chicken nugget. Maddie here too. Thank you on the reminder about the eating and drinking. Cause like I fed a little too often to go get a glass of water. Also, Maddie, I'm so sorry about your cookie situation so far. Like, that's so disappointing. Especially for all the like publicity that company seems to have. Corvus, you have a cold? Oh no. Just starting? Just getting over? Hopefully we'll pass quickly? Oh, okay, yeah. I have to do like started last night. Ah, dang. The worst of it is still yet to hit. Probably. Usually gets worse before it gets better, doesn't it? Yeah, so I have more stuff to do. I have so much stuff to do in this game. Kind of funny. I was talking to somebody else, one of the others who's doing the rating, the day one rating with me. Um, saying I'm like, I brought it up. I'm like, I kind of miss when we used to play other stuff that wasn't just Destiny. And they're like, yeah, I know, but we don't have the time. We don't have the time. We were kind of joking that we hit the new expansion, we do the story, we do the raid, and then the joke was that we were both gonna uninstall. I don't think we actually would, but both of us like we need an extended break after this is done, and then I don't know, roll right into Final Fantasy because that's dropping too. Elden Ring is also dropping, but like I haven't played Elden Ring, so that DLC doesn't hold as much weight for me. Maddie also met with another coach today. Not making VA demo anytime soon. This I didn't waste a few. Huh? Is there? Oh right, because you said you need like a couple, two or three recommendations before. Is it actually like a requirement? Do they check you on that and go like, oh, you haven't had, however, you haven't met the prerequisite of recommendations and therefore we won't accept your tape? Or is it just like a less likely thing? Industry accepted standard, but like there could be like the one in a million exception of someone who submits it and then without all the recommendations. I have no idea how that industry works. A small part of me thought about getting into it as a kid, but like it's never quite. Some engineers will. Most of the standard. Oh, I see. So is that the coach the same person you took that one class with before? But yeah, you're right. At least you didn't drop a couple grand on it. Because I remember you were saying there was one where like you had to pay for a yearly subscription to their website, but thankfully they had a monthly subscription, which I still think is kind of a little sleazy. A little sleazy. Oh, then Fantasy 14 Ring Trail. Just going in circles. We're just going in circles. You also don't want to waste a few $1,000. Weren't ready. Oh, is the wasting money part you're talking about like the actual like creation of the demo tape? It was the Fire Emblem guy. Well, he did play the asshole crazy king in Fire Emblem, if that makes you feel any better. Just kidding, but the demo itself is still 1 to 10K. Holy cow. Why? Like, what's the breakdown on that? The approximate breakdown. Or is the poor puzzle sitting there neglected? I know. I'm looking at it right now. It's sitting to my side. But like, oh my god, I need to get this laundry list of Destiny stuff done. The puzzle will resume. For now, it sits pretty on my desk. Big splash of blue. Well, some smaller splashes of blue because I started taking apart sections of it to glue the backs together. Custom scripting, studio time, editing, coaching in studio. Oh, okay. Let's see. Weeks of reprieve from blue trauma. Yeah, like 2 weeks reprieve from blue trauma. There's a good chance. I'm not entirely sure yet. There's a good chance I don't go live next week at all, just to buckle down and because yeah, the expansion drops on Tuesday. Um, and then we have like 3 days to get ready before the raid itself drops, and that means like all of the new class stuff has to be figured out. All of the new like power level, light level have to hit the new cap on that. A bunch of stuff like that. So next week might be an offline buckle down and get ready sort of week for me. For better or for worse. Are you still tied for first in fishing? No, I don't like in the overall leaderboard. I don't think so. I think Mapno and Raijin have been fighting for top spot repeatedly. Oh, for puzzle pieces, you and Xana are tied. You and Xana are tied. Yeah, I think you both found 5 pieces each. It's not a competition though. I'm keeping note because I don't really know why I'm keeping note of how many times somebody's prestige said finding a puzzle piece, but if it must be a competition, you're currently tied. Your opponent is here in the chat. You may 1v1 them for all the pieces. Also, yeah, Maddie, I didn't realize that like the demo reels would have like in studio coaching at the same time. I guess that makes sense, yeah, especially if you're starting out to try to like submit the best thing you've got. I suppose like I suppose probably people who are like who are like established in the industry already, if they have to do, or I guess maybe they're not doing demo tapes as much as they're doing audition tapes. I suppose. I'm really just guessing. A demo's supposed to be at least 5+ years. Oh, needs to be you at your best. Nothing wrong with not being ready. Just sucks to hear. Year of training down and have no real proof. Oh, have you only been training for a year? Okay. I didn't realize. I didn't realize it was quite still so fresh. I suppose. Okay, but it's supposed to last 5+ years. Oh, and the demo gets into the audition tape stage. Gotcha. So I guess like do kids like would younger VAs still do demo? Like if you're right at like let's say you're right at the cusp of puberty, a demo tape couldn't last you 5 years, right? Because your voice could change in the midst of all that. Do people try to save demo tapes for like when they've like, settled into their voice? I guess. But mind you, I guess kid roles could be quite niche. That there's like a means of a not a means of like but like an opportunity to try to capitalize on there. Because I always kind of you can save parts of demos for. Oh, okay, fair enough. I was kind of think of that kid who like played Alphonse Ulrich in the original Full Metal Alchemist and talking into his metal bowl, and they redid the Brotherhood They uh did the dub for Brotherhood and brought back like most people, but he couldn't go back into his original role because he got older. I think they still had him play someone in the Elric family if I remember correctly, but yeah, he couldn't play his original role anymore. He just didn't sound the same. He played the younger. Oh, okay, right. He played a young Hohenheim. So, okay, right. He did play somebody still within the family. That works. That makes sense. Um. Oh, right. So funky news. Couldn't remember his name. A lot of kids aren't kids now. Adults do it for legal reasons. Like for because of the work hours kind of deal. Like I know child labor laws and all that. You can only have them work for so and so long. You have to keep up a certain degree of education, if I remember correctly. Which like not to say it as like an or subject matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's so funny. I remember Cardcaptor Sakura, their original English dub, and I remember seeing people online complaining about the English dub about how the main character sounded too old. But she was playing an elementary schooler, and I think the girl who played her was only 12 or something like that. But I guess they were comparing it to the Japanese version, which has a very high pitched voice. So like, oh no, she sounds too old to be playing the main. It's like, no, but she's literally a child, guys. She's a kid cast in a kid role. I don't really. How can she sound too old? She's too old. She's too old by a matter of like 2 years or something. It's a bit of a shame to see that back in the. Hey, Rock! How's it going? Welcome back again. Here with more Destiny. Oh, I guess for those of you who play, and maybe some of you who don't, did you see there was the big Sony leak? Like last night at like 1 a.m. Pacific or something like that. A whole bunch of the expansion, or like the entire expansion, or a version of the build of the expansion got accidentally released to PlayStation people, PS5 people, for like this Destiny's next expansion. Supposedly, Elden Ring DLC also got leaked, but there doesn't really seem to be much news about it, so I don't know how much of that is just it's just rumor. But there's definitely like the Destiny expansion got leaked yesterday. Tell that to the 9-year-old who asked a sexual question at a con the other day. Oh no. What? Oh boy. Wait, who asked or was asked a question at a con? Was it a 9-year-old VA who had a very uncomfortable question asked? Hey, Dragon! Or is it like a random 9-year-old went up and asked a question that's like, why are you even thinking about this as a 9-year-old? Yeah, that's any leaks. They asked. The child asked an adult VA. Okay. Okay. I guess you just shut that down, right? You go, just like, not comfortable answering that. Next question. Not comfortable answering that to you, at least. Next question. I was thinking maybe, okay, that's like a weird thing on that 9-year-old. I don't know what the deal is. I thought like perhaps there was a 9-year-old VA who got asked an inappropriate question by an adult, which I could definitely see happening too. Why didn't they cut the mic? You know, as someone who used to run a little bit of sound stuff, I could not tell you. Because I remember I used to do stuff from the sound booth for theater, even convention stuff. Like this year I did a smidge of sound stuff to help out because we were short staffed on it. And like if somebody's mic really badly started like crackling or something like that, um oh my god, certain mute buttons and like balancing buttons or sliders I was like on top of because it's like, oh my gosh, the feedback. You need to cut that out. You need to cut that out. Usually I know in the theater side as well, some people would be like on top of the ball enough, like their uh co-workers, but like co-performers would sometimes be on top of the ball enough to help pick up. Like if somebody had to get cut, someone else may pick up their singing part just to cover. A lot of adapting on the fly. Dragons, a slow night. How was your how was your how's your onslaught stuff going? Made a sound tech mad at that con because I forgot to mute the mic before putting it. Oh, it's kind of funny at that con. I was starting to like not really lose it, but on the side I was trying to signal to this one person in idol group that I was helping doing microphone stuff for, because they kept turning off their microphone on their end instead of just letting me mute it. They kept turning off their microphone and then forgetting to turn back on their microphone. So like their group manager was getting on my case about not unmuting the mic, and I'm there and I'm like, the mic is unmuted. It's on my side. I can see it on theirs. They need to turn their microphone back on. Like I can't do anything here. I can't force unmute it from here. Or at least I can't force turn it on from the It was the first panel that I ran in years, but I corrected the rest of the day and apologized to the guy. Yeah, I guess because like you put it down and it makes like a thump, but at the same time, like that tech could be quite on top of like muting it for you. Alright, butterfly fish. Because like that's what I'd sometimes do. Sometimes people wouldn't remember to mute on their own side. And I'd usually just what was it with our band group? We just entirely left it up to tech. I might have at a point gotten so used to muting on behalf of other people, just to not chance it being, like, forgetting to unmute it on their side with everything that was going on with the performing part, that I'd just be like, don't worry about muting, I have it. There's a pineapple in the pond? A whole 4. Hey, I'll take it. I'll eat it. I love pineapple. We've never pulled that pineapple up before. Huh. Why is there pineapple in the pond? So hey, Jim. But yeah, I usually just tell people. That I'm like, just let me take care of the muting. I've got an eagle eye on you guys. I got this. SpongeBob lost a house. Oh, that's a good point. That might well be why there's a pineapple in the pond. Mapno, you just repoed SpongeBob's house. How could you, man? Orange spotted spinefoot. I can't wait for somebody to pull up Australia. I'm just gonna lose it when I hear that soundbite. Okay. What have I got to do in Destiny today? I think I have the Nog Cypher finished up, so I'll probably run through Gambit on that. Coffee cup. Thank you for keeping the pond clean. Here, let's transfer over to the other screen for now. Also, does anybody play League of Legends and saw the crazy like Ari skin bundle that's like $500 and they're doing it as like the Faker bundle? It's the name of the player. But they're doing it as like the Demon King Faker bundle. But like the funniest part is that guy he like on principle of the matter, that guy doesn't use skins when he plays the game. Gone down here. I don't play, but I've seen it. 500, like, there's two bundles, I think. One is 500, the other is a little cheaper, but still like 300. And if you want just the skin by itself, it's still like 60 bucks for some reason. It's a ridiculous amount of money. And I don't know what they're thinking, but at the same time, I'm also sure people will buy it. Because of course people will buy it. Yeah, I saw the $500 RA skin. It's ridiculous. In this economy, you know, there's all you need is that 1% of whalers in League or something. And it'll be enough. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going into Gambit. I need to try to do the slightest bit of grenade kill stuff for it. This is fine. I don't necessarily need to win Gambit. I think I just need to do Gambit. Do I have to win Gambit? Do I just have to do? I think I just have to do. Where was it? This one? Complete activities or win matches. Uh-oh. Have to be a case of win matches. Progress awarded for more challenging activities. Okay. Never mind. We'll do it as Vanguard stuff. Hopefully they don't take too long. Why is it always food? I love the goldfish crackers in the pond. They're just such a fun touch to be in the pond. Vanguard Ops. I'll just do. I should probably go get the bounties for it. Why not? First a nugget, then crackers. Game is trying to tell you, Xander. It's dinner time. So, wait a second. There we go. Oh, Busy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing? Busy DXD? Also, I probably sound better now, right? I just realized I still had my other microphone linked up. Because I switch between mics depending on what I'm doing. If it's just something casual, I'm on the headset mic. Because I don't like being tied down to a boom arm. But this one is much better quality. This other one is much better quality. Also, German 420. Stop. Is that an Eevee? Oh my gosh, it is a wiggly Eevee. Oh, that's cute. You're good, you're good. Welcome in. I'm trying to get, like, the last bit of my Destiny grinding stuff done for raid next week. How are you? Nervous as hell. More anxious as we get closer to the date. For better or for worse.
Very good.
It's gonna be the, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this game. Maybe you are, maybe you aren't. But, there's, like, a big event thingy that's happening next week on the weekend, and it's, like, going into a 6-man event blind, like, under-leveled, basically. And, oh my gosh, I'm going in with a bunch of people who have done it before, and I'm, like, the newbiest of newbies. So I'm just kind of trying to do, like, all this last-minute stuff to get myself, like, as caught up as I possibly can be. You played from 2015? Oh, okay, yeah, I only started in 2022, like late 2022. So like I've got like a million builds on the fly to try to adapt for things. My sun bracers are getting nerfed. I've been playing those even before Starfire being nerfed, because I remember I had the Sunbracers build, and one of these other people I was playing with in that raid group were like, why don't you just go Starfire? And I'm like, I don't know, I like these ones, they're fun. Also, Chernfu420, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so like yesterday was Destiny, today is Destiny, more of it on Saturday. Maybe surprise stream on Friday, depending on how like my raid practice goes, because we're trying to finish up Godslayer and Pantheon. Yeah, I've been playing with all these people who've been essentially pretty much playing from the same time as you, like 10 years, pretty much, the past decade. I was like, oh good god. I'm not necessarily like it's my sense of scale is atrocious, because like I got brought into this game and then like a week later or something like that basically got a, oh right, I'm doing a Briar Binds on a Contraburst thing. I forgot. What was I saying? Oop, come here, Soitzel. Yeah, basically my experience in Destiny was like I had a friend who's like, here, come try this game with me. I was like, okay. And then like a week and a half later, I think, we were already running Guard of Salvation. My experience has pretty much just been like, yeah, here's the game. I haven't done much of like the regular bits of stuff. Here's a raid. Here, come do this dungeon. Here, come do this other raid. It's like, okay. No. My Destiny life is just raiding. And like none of the other Foundation stuff I'm supposed to have. Like it's been fun, but it's like, oh my god. We were like, oh yeah, you should like I remember there was a time they're like, oh, you know, just do this. Like you've done this GM, and I'm like, dude, I've only done 2 GMs ever. Because yeah, it's like all over the place. Like I have more clears on like master versions of some raids than I do on normal versions of some raids. I did like normal Crota once, and then after that it was just like, okay, we need stuff out of the master version, let's go. So, okay, sure thing. Bring back Nezragus build? I was looking at that potentially, because like in Pantheon, Contraverse wasn't working so hot for me in Pantheon because we were doing the Parasite strategy on the Aatrox fight. So instead of playing like Solar or Stasis or whatever, it was just like, yeah, let's just take Void to nuke everything. But my Contraverse hold set was very much set up for me to play not with 6 people. I like to play Destiny, but I don't have any friends who play it. It's kind of why I was brought in. Where'd you go, buddy? Why I had that guy ask me to play with him, because he's like, yeah, I don't have other people to play with. And then we kind of just slowly managed to find other people by chance, kind of. I've actually kind of got 2 groups now that I'm running Pantheon. One is the day 1 group that I'll be joining come the new expansion, and the other is like some old friends of the person who originally invited me, who suddenly have decided to get back into the game. We should be leveling this scatter signal. This is the other trouble I've been having, is that like they're like, yeah, you should get this gun, and you should get this gun, and you should get this gun, and craft this gun. You can deep sight harmonize this gun, and I'm like, I don't have any more deep sight harmonizers left. Like I've blown a whole bunch of them on a whole lot of different firearms. Goodbye, Void Soul. Trying to stay caught up. Like the scatter signal right now, I'm doing manual leveling on it because I just like I ran out of enhancement cores. I probably have a little bit more since Onslaught yesterday, but still, it's like, oh my god, so much stuff. But Busy, what do you play? You have a like actually, if you've been playing since 2015, you might play all of them. But do you have a particular favorite? But yeah. You had Devour, I should remember that. I'm very shy and don't know how to talk English so much. That's okay. PvP, PvE, Titan, and Hunter. Oh, already. Yeah, I've been like pretty well only been Warlock so far. I've had some of the others tell me, oh, you should try different classes, and I was like, I'll try a different class when I finally feel like I'm actually good at playing Warlock, and I still don't feel like I'm good at playing Warlock yet, so here I am. still playing this class. Come on in transit. Hello, big guy. Yeah, part of my part of the streaming thing for Destiny, because I'll join other people on streaming Destiny. It's very rarely that I've actually streamed it on my own channel. Part of why I've been doing it is for situational awareness practice. Essentially, I figure if I can, like, I've been told by somebody else that I think a little bit too much when I play, because I don't have, I don't even really play first-person shooters. Destiny's pretty much the first one I've gotten into, so I don't have that, like, FPS instinct, or the Destiny instinct, like, ingrained into me from years and years of playing this style of game. So streaming it is kind of the hope of, like, I've got people to talk to who will try to distract me as I play. Which means I have to, like, not think quite as much on the game itself. And rather just, like, rely off of degree at instinct. Oh, so, Demi, how goes it? I suppose, like, I might, once I get a little bit of, like, my exotic cipher stuff done, and my Riven's Wishes stuff finished up, I might run an onslaught and see if, anybody wants to just join in the lobby. I know Demi's been working on their stuff. Busy, like, if you want people for onslaught, yeah, I might run a session or two of it after. Depends how long this part takes me. Depends how long this part takes. You've been here since the start. Oh right, because you were here like 20 minutes early, weren't you? It's okay. Yeah, I'll see, like I said, I have a little bit of stuff I just need to get tidied up first, and I feel like all I've been doing lately is onslaught, but there's a cipher that I want to pick up. Go get something out of the monument. And then just some Ribbons wishes, because I just want those wish tokens to try to roll for a good pair of Briar Binds and maybe a Cenotaph Mask. Just like the aircraft, I'm caving to making an aircraft carrier mask build. Supposed to be using the scatter signal. Supposed to be using the scatter signal. Yes, bud. I missed. No, maybe not. Late hit time. Maddie, what's up? Good news, bad news, weird news? Oh my god, really? It happened? They convicted him on something? The rich can be touched? I missed. 74 counts. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling this is gonna happen to that poor guy. So now what? What happens to him now? Wait till, come back. That's you. Sentencing. He's actually gonna go to prison? It said as long as even one juror agrees that he's guilty of one thing, he'll be guilty of everything. That's all the news. I didn't know if I should bring it up here. Get into political arguments, but I feel like this is just, as it is right now, this is just news. Holy cow, though, I didn't think, well, you know how things can be sometimes, where particularly high up people get away scot-free with a lot of things. I'm actually really quite surprised that they've landed convictions. Sentencing is 4 days before a Republican convention. He'll appeal. Oh, I'm not surprised that he'd appeal. I wouldn't expect that. I honestly wouldn't expect that any other way, to be honest.
Now, begin the rite of proving. Show them what we're made of. And leave them trembling.
Hello. Give me another ball. How many of these I can get on the field at the same time? I'd have to juggle them, wouldn't I? Get that one. You come back here. And even if he does go to jail, courts have already said he can be reelected and run the governor from. Wait, really? I thought part of the requirement. Part of the requirement of President of the United States is you can't have been convicted felon. Like, I thought that was actually a. I could be wrong. I don't know U.S. politics that well, but I thought that was like a prerequisite. Must be an American citizen, or born in the U.S. I believe, American citizen. Must not have convicted felonies. Fun fact, no. Huh, you just can't vote. So wait, you could lead the whole country but not be able to vote? That's crazy. Wait, so where are you going? Oh, you're going to the next thing to do. Now remember, this transit has bait and switch on it. I reloaded the worst times, oh gosh. Oh, you're shielded. Never mind. Your points on. Ouch. Founders assume no one would vote for anyone accused of felonies. Times change, I guess. Probably the most dangerous weapons go overseas, kill people at 18, we can't drink until 21, welcome to the USA. Okay, so weirdly enough, I feel like I made that comment like some weeks ago about like how, maybe not on stream, might have been in Discord. I feel like I made that comment about like how it always boggled the mind of how you could send somebody off to war before they could drink, but somebody else was telling me that they upped the age on like army requirements now, that you also have to be 21. Like I said, I don't keep up with US politics that much, I could very much be wrong. An Arc Soul, and a Void Soul, and soon they'll have a Solar Soul, and I just want all the minions.
Excellent work, Guardian. When the Cabal inevitably break this treaty, we'll be ready to crush them.
No, they haven't changed the age on that.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, traveler project. You have to be 21 to own certain boom booms. Oh, that's just for like, but that's firearm owning within the states. Okay, so I guess that's maybe what I was getting mixed up. So you can own a gun at 21 in the states, but you can still be sent off to war at 18. Is it really just 2 people? No, there was. Wonder that felt like it took longer than I thought it would. How much progress did I get? Oh, only 14. Let's just go through the exotic playlist activity. Right now. I think that gets me 4. I'm a little impatient. It's the pickle. Can I add you? Sure. Plus Obscura. What's your deal? Your number. Must have at least one weapon capable of signing unstoppable champions. Okay, fine. Alright. This is the one that Void doesn't do the thing. Really want to bring. What have I got? A good Void hand cannon. That'll work. And you're 18. Going for now. Let's see. I might have closed my stuff. Really add me. Gameplay, social, public, notification. I'm drawing a blank. Every time, I just end up adding people off of other groupings. You think it's just here, but it's not. Oh, right. Do I have to do this with the Bungie site? It's a weird, like, mildly weird gripe I have sometimes. I feel like a little too often I have to go like off site, off game to find. Bum bum bum. Okay, I think I finished. You. Come on, website. You can do it. um. Sign in on my site all over again. Time. Okay. Should have gone out your way. Eight. 28. Looks like it. You have a Titan at like 1828 light level and 100 at like 1830. Should be. Can't it work, dude? Final warnings, #1 fan. I forgot he changed his name. My favorite part of the outcome, though, is seeing the reactions. There's a man outside the child holding a sign that wrote "Save Father Teresa," shouting, "Look at what you've done to your son, God." Some of his supporters. Okay. Scare. Still leveling this. So make sure I'm going to the right thing. Pretty sure it's this one for this week. April, May. Okay. Oh, Seraph Shield is next week. Go figure Seraph Shield is next week. I actually need something out. Essentially, there's this mission. Exotic missions drop a particular weapon out of them. And they rotate on a week-to-week basis. They release like you get like a yellow weapon, exotic tier they call it, out of them. You can get some of the normal ones too, but there's one that I'm really looking for that is not in this rotation. It's in the next one. Figure. Such is my luck.
Our enemies have started a psychic arms race, and the Vanguard is struggling to keep up.
Psionic propaganda.
I haven't done this one. I don't even know if I did this one back in the day. Probably not.
Now L.Y.K.A.I.O.S leads a powerful group of scions against us, with L.Y.K.A.I.O.S and the Black Fleet at their backs.
Probably not, you know.
We will not move to strike at her or your father.
But we can limit their influence, kill their transmission.
It's also a degree of like, it's sometimes hard to do stuff in Destiny solo because there's only like not everything has matchmaking in it. A lot of like your standard activities will have matchmaking, but like this for instance, it doesn't put me with anybody else. I'm just alone in it.
Correct. The rebels must control a
Shit
production
today, apparently.
outpost in a
Whew,
nearby
hands are
system.
shaking. Their hands shaking. Yeah. I do get up in my own head sometimes about stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of things I haven't done yet.
Targeted a base with another bombardment gun.
Really want one of those?
Such is the heroism of the Cabal. Heroism
Is it
doesn't
mandatory? It
guarantee
might be mandatory. Ugh.
It guarantees a good
Tank control.
death.
Open the hangar. It's funny, I don't actually, no, don't open the hangar. I've forgotten. Time to orbital bombardment. So, I've probably forgotten something in the outside world. Might be only like the second time I've even been in here, to be perfectly honest. Learning my new setups. What the heck, the door from this side? I probably had to open the door from this side, didn't I? No, did not just have to open. Okay then. What is up, thing? Why showing my destination markers being back there? And it's probably downstairs, but why can't I get into the door? I'll go double check it. There's probably something I missed on said door, like a terminal or something. My bad, I'm thinking the door just opened. No, that is crazy news still. I just have to blow it open. Is it weird if I thought I just had to blow it open? Probably not. Oh. Ah, yeah, just blow it open. When in doubt, power through it. Sure. What did you get, Maddie? Right, and it's restricted. Oh, I don't want to have to do tank stuff on restricted. I just want to go on foot. I'd rather just go on.
Our enemies have started a psychic arms
I'm
race.
lazy.
The vanguard is struggling to keep up.
I'm lazy in a very strange sort of
To
way.
erode my legions despite our
Check something.
operations.
Orange spotted spine. A fun one. 14, 21. I'm curious as to how much like win matches has to get me. Need this cipher as badly as I think I do? Probably not. Possible change of plan. I'm gonna work a different set of things. I think I've got numbers 1, 2, 5. And there needs to be a very specific field event. Very specific field event that's not currently up. It's gonna pop up like down here when it does pop up. But I know there's stuff over there where they'll help contribute to another thing I have to do. Head over there for now. This place is the city of the people, of the race of people I play. Whoopsies, too far. This is another case of like, all this story stuff happened in this city, kind of like before I got into any of this. So, it's not like I've barely been here. I've barely been. I think I need. Also, like, mucked around with Discord's hardware acceleration a little bit. In hopes that, like, it, in hopes that it won't drop me out of the call. I know I've been having that trouble with Discord for the past, like, month or so. It just, for some reason, just drops me out of the calls. And I don't know if anybody else has been having that. Fine. Like a Canada problem? It's weird though, because it's like it's even like I had a bit of issue when I got some internet maintenance upgrade stuff done. But like I was having that issue even before we had the maintenance person come by. I'm just not entirely sure why. And I don't even like Destiny is already a little bit weird sometimes when it comes to trying to run things, but even without it being without me playing within this particular game, it like I was just trying to watch a TV show with somebody over screen share in Discord, and it like dropped me out of the call very briefly. It's weird. Don't get it. I don't know if it's just like a computer memory thing or something, or what's the dealio with it. But like, a single Discord call and streaming one thing shouldn't take up that much memory in the computer. It's not like I'm doing anything else on the side with it. I hate these things. Come here, you. You too. Not that one specifically. It's like a very brief drop. Where I just like it doesn't even make the disconnecting sound. It just goes and I have to guess whether or not I'm still connected by whether or not it seems a little bit too quiet in the background. Oh, I should go find this dog too. Taking bosses or mini bosses in this area within the city. Or beat the big guy in the city. I don't even know where the big guy is. Part of what they've been doing on a lot of stuff has been like having people go back and revisit old areas again. Don't touch the flag. Coming soon though. I guess you'd call this the closest equivalent to like Fates in Final Fantasy. Second. Welcome back, Busy. Oh, I should get those tinctures as well. Get that stuff done too.
The Taken turn their eyes toward you, Guardian. Be ready.
Where's the next ball? It's gonna take its time. Pop up all over the place, I think. I did this once yesterday with Koji. Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Yeah. It's so far it seems to be okay. I don't know if turning off the hardware acceleration. I'm being too overconfident in that jump. I'm not gonna make not on this subclass. I don't know if turning off the hardware acceleration will have helped anything. May have? I'll see, I guess. I can definitely see that OBS is trying to tell me I have the oddball encoding error happening already though. I know, it hurts me. Always been tormentors here? I feel like there have not been. I don't remember you being here before. That rabbit is like 10 minutes early in the ad break warning. Tormentor, like we don't see enough of you in Downtown. These guys were like somewhat introduced somewhat recently, and now they're just kind of everywhere. Okay, more tincture. Does that count towards the boss count? It does not. Rift generator public specifically. Chest in the city. Redirect consuming the foil. Required to get to the chest by. Oh, of that. Another one happening. It's not the one I need either. The one that's down here. So incredibly lost when it comes to the city. Is it? Might need to look at. I know there's like the mission variant strike. It's weird. I read a thing that supposedly running the beginning part of this mission like would get some of the quest progress done, but I tried it the other day and it didn't seem to give anything to it. Mind if I join and work on some quests with you? Yeah, sure. What's your Bungie friend and code? I'm also like I'm for the sake of like efficiency with the whole newness thing, I'm also very open to just like direction. Like, oh, the thing you want is over here. No. One of the few times I'm open to just like backseating of a sword. Seven 38. Okay. I might see that. Just clean up a little here. I'd also another thing that I was looking at before is apparently some like the stronger ones that spawn out of here may count towards the boss count or like the mini boss count. And all of these spawning are just little guys. Also a little guy. Okay, fine. Where are you? Go. Bye. bum bum. Bye. Sir. Copy this. Doesn't sound like I'm being shot. Good for people. Okay, I think I got you. Hunter player? Okay, check your request. See what you find. I think I found you. Oh, there's another public starting. I'm gonna tell when the sky gets dark. Yeah, it is admittedly a bit of like an... Oh, you. What you? Hope you counted. Maybe you. You're orange. Give me another one. Is there nothing? It might take a moment. It seemed to have taken a moment when I added busy as well. I sent it very specifically through a Bungie friend request, so... We've got special numbers behind our names now, so... In theory, it shouldn't be anybody else. It had like an Awoken... That account had an Awoken Hunter on it, so... At like... 1828? Don't quite remember. It was unnecessary, but... Yeah, that's you? Okay, yeah, it's probably just gonna take a moment to get in there. Oh, please tell me this is counting. Please tell me this is counting. Yeah, that person using a Thunderlord. I have to admit, it is one of... I have a soft spot for it. It was the first one I think I managed to... First exotic I found in the wild. Hi. Go eat and join? Okay, sounds good. Go Void Souls, go! Oh good, that one did count. Finish up that one, go back tomorrow. Okay, I'll leave the rest of these to this guy. One down. Inamara the Helm. Open the Ascendant Chest. Rift Generator Public Event. Oh, I think that's it. Down here. Or maybe I didn't have to go all the way back down. Put that ad off a little bit longer. Like I was saying the other day, because nature of game can't pause game. Oh shoot, starting it already. A different one. Nature of the game and not being able to pause. I usually like to do collective breaks with everybody, so like nobody necessarily has to miss out on anything, but I also can't really do that in this game. At least not while I'm trying to do like timed stuff. So apologies in advance when the ads inevitably run. Hit this one. In the right spot yet? Yeah, I'm in the right spot.
Guardian, we're showing a jump in Scorn activity in your current sector. Can you put eyes on them?
Can't say necessarily that public event farming is my favorite thing to do in this game. The big guy! There's no longer a big guy. Look at that. assume that, did it just say Saitama the Capybara is near as a player name? It may have. Some people have some really funny names in this game. Some people also have some very weird names in the game, but... And I don't need to be this anymore. Devour. Wait, so I can go hit literally anything? Anything. Come on. Used to playing Void anymore. I am once again overshooting my ults. Look at this. And the generator. 5%. Oh, there's another guy. Take care, Chorus. People, more things. Gotta go lay down. Have a good night. Yeah, you too. Have a good night. Take care. I hope you feel better soon. That one. Like this one. Come on, you go out there. Go hit something. Hey, I need you off my piss. 3. Nothing else for me to hit the juggle then. Come on, get your oh, I've lost your brother. My ball. I went for a swim across the lake or something. The annoying part is I think I have to do this one specific one like 3 times. Ball. Oh, another ball. Ball? Okay, the other guy's got the more... I guess arguably the more important ball if you need it for the quest itself. I'm just fetching my ball. Get him! I evidently have like a soft spot for any build that gives me like a little buddy. And the next update is supposed to have like a little buddy up the fire subclass line. So gotta look into setting that one up. But I have my little buddy. It gets lonely out here. Mind you, having just put the build together the other day, I still don't play it till like particularly max efficient. Here you go. Go get him. Where did you go? I've lost it again. They have a little bit of a weird AI, where like if they can't find something else to latch onto in the vicinity of the area... Oh, there you've gone over there. If you can't find something else to latch onto in the vicinity of the area, they kind of just fly away. They go run themselves into a wall. I don't love this one. That rabbit's warning timing is still a little bit off, and I don't know why. Tree branch got in the way. Oh. Oh, I guess I should technically change the message on that. Here, I'll put you in. I guess because you're 100% already. Can I get rid of it? I don't want to hold this thing anymore. I guess that message is technically a lie. People will miss things. Unless I get this done. In the next people might not miss things. Fragments. Okay. Might hunker it down. Let the ads run. Figure out where I'm going with this ascendant foil thingy. And then be right back. Because I don't know where I'm going with this ascendant foil thingy. So I have a terrible sense of direction. 1 out of 3. Ugh. That one specific event 3 times. Send a chest in the Dreamy City, get the buff, activate by getting the tincture, done that, required to access hidden chest revealing. Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna look that stuff up. I might also grab myself a snack, and I'll put us to be right back in the meantime. Pop open Spotify, get a little music going. Ooh. Okay, I will see you guys in like 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. Just had a just had a weird conversation with my roommate about Destiny rating and Oryx. He doesn't play, but he's just like heard stuff secondhand from other people talking about Oryx. And I guess he had heard about like these callouts in that raid, and they just like some group calls their uh names these 4 platforms you have to stand on by Pizza Hut callouts. Calling them like because they're just 4 platforms set up on the 4 corners of a square basically. I guess there's one group
Hey, I'm
he
showing
saw
a
like
surgeon taking activity nearby.
called it like the kitchen, the bathroom, stuff like that. Oh, that's funny. Okay, but I'm gonna be tabbing in and out a little bit, so my model may go a little funny, but I think I need these funky chests from around the field. The only problem is, like, I have no idea where around the field they are, so I'm just gonna look up a guide, so I'm not here forever. Okay, she's in the mist, so this should be the chest set. 1. Somewhere over there. Big rock. Funky chest. How many of these do I need? Dan has pulled up a watch. Anna, you must have like a hell of a watch collection. I feel like you've grabbed a few of those. I need 3. Okay. One is like way off to the right somewhere. Over there somewhere. You're gonna see I'm gonna flip open between me and a map a lot. As is my reputation, I don't have a great sense of where I'm going most times. Still have the Ascended buff? I do. I've got 5 of those tinctures. Lasted 30 minutes. Oh, of course I still have the Ascended buff. My head is doing weird glowy things. 1 should be in here somewhere. Where does it tell me the thing is? Curse. Oh wait, no wait, growing chest. Oh, first one starts in the Lost Sector. The second one goes to about here. Okay, I was looking at the wrong set. Apparently there's like 3 sets of Is that the one I need? No, that's not the one I need. Apparently there's like 3 sets of curses. Depending on where this lady is situated. I didn't actually totally realize that she moved. I thought I was just losing my mind every time I came around and she just wasn't there. Or wasn't where I thought she was last time. I'm like, no, I'm just not here often enough. I'm probably just forgetting. Nope, I'm not quite crazy. He does move. Okay, travel till the Bay of John Wish's Lost Sector. Instead of going right on the shore to the left. So what's I think that's a Lost Sector that's like right behind me? Yeah, that's a lot. Was that about a tree? Tree. Into the Lost Sector? Don't see any tree. Okay, I guess we'll just go in and we'll find out. Going on an adventure. Where to? I have no idea. We're gonna learn together. This is one of those things where people are like, oh, I don't really know anything about Destiny or what's happening. I'm like, it's okay. Right now, neither do I. You here? Probably couldn't have done that. Oh, is that the tree? Oh, good god, there's mines on the... the chest. Oh, Demi, have you gone through and done this all before already? And Demi's been zooming through all the Destiny content he can get his hands on. While the week is still free. Looked into Destiny, think about trying it out, then I looked at the prices for all of the game and stuff. Yeah, it's a hard pitch. It's a hard pitch. Because even a little bit earlier, just before stream, not here. Or maybe I'll go up to the actual tree. Even a little earlier today before stream, V was talking about like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like take Cherry into a dungeon that she really wants to see. Like I have, and he's like, oh, like, do you want to come along, kind of thing. I was like, oh yeah, sure. But to get into that dungeon requires a paid dungeon key, and Cherry didn't have that dungeon. It was gonna cost her like $20 to get it. She's like, no. Travel into the red tree. Sure. Oh, there's 2 trees. 2 trees? Something here. Oh, never mind. There it is. I'm at the right tree. I'm back. I just want this box. Find all ascended chests when the curse of the Jolly City. Oh, and that's the last one I've never found. Next. The spire. Okay. Put me back here. How to get to this spot? Yeah, Xana, it's like base game is free, but then all of that stuff for like the Forsaken, all of that back stuff, yeah. The 30th anniversary thing, which happens to have a particularly good, like, their meta gun in it, you for that. Nightfall expansion, dungeon key. There's a lot to pay for. Not so bad if you get it on sale when it's like 75% off, but like you pay normal pricing, it's a lot. I guess, like Xana, if you wanted to try it, I think right now, like, right now is like a free access sort of dealio for like another week. But then otherwise, gotta pay for that stuff. I guess yeah, it is. It's Thursday now, isn't it? Yeah, until Tuesday. If you want to be crazy and try to like get through everything. Where's this light? Just like mostly all the way up this tower. Gotcha. Lady, yeah, it is a little too bad sometimes. Yeah. Well, V is the one who got me into, but it's why I think he's had trouble having people keep at it, like stay with the game, because it's just it's a lot of grind, it's a lot of time dedication, and it's a lot of money to just get all the expansion stuff. Why am I going up the tower? I don't actually have to go up. Probably not. No, because I think that just takes me to the Queen's throne room. Yes. Can't you just... I just go? Yes, I can just go. Oh, right. I think I have my open to join. It's just closed, isn't it? I'm like dungeon testy. Pick up. How do you feel about Onslaught? You had your fill of Onslaught yet? The some, you know, I bet it's up. Stuff is never just down in a spot. You can. I don't mind. I need a good Luna's house. I just want to get this send it. Do you have any stuff that needs doing within the Dreaming City as well? The spire, head towards the shore. Reach the final Woken Bridge, turn left to find this. Okay. Oh, I was wondering if you also had Dreaming City stuff you needed doing. Dreaming City will be there later, Brave Weapon won't. Oh, the thing I'm doing the Dreaming City stuff for though, Hurak, is the Riven's Wishes. I don't know if those will be here later. Those look like that war. Gotta be, right? Okay, leap of faith. Supposedly there's a oh no, wait, that's why. The buff is just fallen off of me. Okay, hang on. I rarely be in the Streaming City. Same. Oh, is there a funky bridge? I don't see a funky bridge, but the screenshot definitely shows it should be around here somewhere. And that I should be able to see it from this bridge. I might just be able to skimmer my whole way through it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Forget it. Skimmers are a thing. Skimmers are a thing now. I'm just going up the rock. I hope I don't hit like a kill box or so. Oh, I can't summon the spirit. Because I'm up. Up on it. Can I do it from the bridge? No. How far back do I have to go to skimmer? No trigger? One more bridge? Not close enough? Oh, okay, one more bridge. I'm just trying to do it from too far away. That's it. Should not have to make a large jump like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I saw it so close. I'm like, this seems weird to have to make that far of a jump, but turns out I was one bridge too short. Box. Okay, one more box. Next one, northeast corner of the map. Emmy, do you want to do an onslaught? One more chest. More chest.
No
Up.
response at all.
How far into this? Northeast corner, the right of the path. Turn around. bridge? Their bridge? There it is. One doesn't. Oh, what? Yes. Oh, what? Jeremy, I can see you off in the distance. Okay. You go that way. You have a surfboards and whoever uses a ship anymore. Yeah, Demi, if you want an blah 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 in on onslaught or like Hurak, I don't know if you want to head in for it. We could like make a group of 3 and go. Get that stuff done. Currently in one? Okay. Oh yeah, no worries. Germ, do you wanna head into an onslaught round? Wave 40? Oh, Hurak, you might probably only be a few more minutes. Do you want in on after that? Cool. I'll drag us into the hall first. Grab our bounties. Do your attunements. Something else that's not mounted up. Oh. Kicked you? Why did it kick you? It's a free content thing for everybody anyway. No reason it should kick you. Let me... Thing. Oh, it kicked you because you're idle. I see. Here, I'll go back to orbit, and then should be able to join in on me. I think my call might be full. Okay, back in orbit for now. Germ, if you... There you go. So, like, munching on chips and hoping I don't get it too into the mic. Jeremy, are you working on any You have a particular weapon very sought after. Be right back again, I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. Means if Hurak wants to join, and give them a chance to finish up their wave 40. Edge train. Guillotine. What am I looking for? Luna's Howl. Night Coup. Xana, what's going on to the Destiny review scores? I think they tend to be very up and down. As hell. What are you reading this time, Xana? I have a soft spot for Come to Pass. This is one of the first guns I used. Used it a lot too. And this is Symbiote. Lightfall mostly. It got handled kind of weird. Like, you finished the main campaign and it didn't really feel finished. And then you got more story out of the season pass, and some of the story out of the season passes are really good. The only problem is if you didn't have the season pass and couldn't play the story, it's still unfinished. Two half-naked dudes on surfboards defending against giant alien ships. Oh, but I mean after that. There's some stuff we learned within the like season of the deep and stuff that was really interesting. But like if you, like I said, if you didn't have access to the seasonal passes, just be hooked. Okay, back? Okay. Oh, nice. 69 of these. My inventory's a mess. Deep story content yet? Right. Stuff from you.
What do you need, Guardian? I've got
Need
a moment.
bounties. Really gonna hold on to these? I can hold on.
The EDZ needs our help, Guardian. Get out there. Did you show the darkness what light can do? Hopefully,
Oh,
this
and
is
the
a
Blind Well or
service.
Riven Slayer. That what? Not doing Blind Well?
EDZ needs our help, Guardian. Get out there. Talk to me, Guardian. Rumor has it all hell has broken loose.
I know he gets so aggressive about the poetry thing.
The world is burning. We need you out there.
Guess we'll start
Victory smells nice,
2 in a random.
but the Red Legion
See
is
how it
not
goes.
gone.
Maybe the random drops and the third person could jump in if it comes down to it. Ready? Okay. I always do mid down, but level. Want me to join? I've been asking Demi if you want to join. I got space. Get in the game. We know you need your onslaught runs too. I was away. Oh, okay. It typed not long ago. Oh no, Xana's installing. 24-hour download. Come on, person. Sin of done. Stop talking to Shax. Come join the cowboy. Cowbell Brigade.
News from the war front.
Okay, Demi, I guess let me know when you're in. I'll go back to orbit and get the thing launched. Yeah, Xana, there's a... What's the download? Finger death cowboy. Well, if we get like if a third person joins, the cowboy jamming starts going harder. Like more music gets added to it. Just need somebody. You in the hood with the black. Get in the circle. You're in? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Are you ready to
6.
deploy?
Okay, yeah. This hall is probably too full. Oh, you've got it too.
Crucible gets harsher.
All the cowbells. Okay, I'm gonna put us back to orbit so Demi can hop in on us because I think this instance will be too full. And then I'll get us launching. Okay, Demi. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, Demi, do you need to go down to the Hall of Champions to attune to something? How do I accept? Well, if you go into your friends and then like on the side, there's like the person with the plus sign next to it. You click that and it'll show my invite. Alternatively, my lobby should just be open for you to jump in on from the regular friend menu. You can't join in on me? Like this one. This like invite friend manage invite should have like fire team invites. That's weird. Pretty sure I opened up my lobby. There you go. Uh, do you... No one ever invited me before. Yeah, I usually just jump in on you. Do you need to go down to the Hall of Champions to talk to Shax or attune to a weapon? Shall we just go? You ready? Okay. Emptied out my vault a little bit. Still don't have gloves I can feed into those. I'll always... I gotta go find the dog for this too. There's like a robo dog from a previous season that like just hangs out
Pain leads to perfection,
near
Guardian.
801's place.
Embrace it.
And he's just, every week now, he's just been wandering off. Hey, Globe! How's it going? It's good to see you. Now, I've never tried to be right where the ADU is when it spawns. Kinda wonder if it'll kill you spawning in. We're just on normal, you probably bang. Wow. Yeah, how you been, Glow? I'm doing Destiny practice. Lots of Destiny. Practice and general grinding. Good. Needed hive kills. Oh well, that was fast. I did not need that many hive kills, evidently. Battery. German's AFK again. They might die back there. Should probably actually do this with a strand setup instead. Be more helpful here. Oh, Void Soul. Go get him. Come on, bud. Oh, there they go. They're moving. For me. For the ADU.
You've got some fight in you. Good.
Oh, you're both way back here. What do you mean way back here? Oh, you were gone. I can't pick you up. I can only pick up one at a time. Oh, go attack that ogre. Go get him, buddy. Oh, no, I've missed your brother. Fine. Oh, I should do my strand setup. Better for board clearance, really. Even if it's not a perfected setup yet. Battery. The aim assist on the ball sometimes leaves a little bit to be desired. Sometimes you throw from point blank and it's just like, nope, it just curves to the left. Can. Mapno, thank you for helping keep the pond clean. Void Soul, come on. They're right there. Go get it. No? Ain't finicky. Is it because they're too close? Oh, maybe it's because it was too close. I'm still learning how to work with the funny ball, to be honest. That's a battery. I think I lost my purple gun. Get all the triangles. Oh gosh, hi. typing nonstop? I don't think I did. No. I took the hand cannon off. That's weird. I'll pick that up.
Execute all targets and make sure you're
They're
still
so
standing when
strange. The batteries are so weird sometimes. Solar shielded it. He's good. There goes Demi. He got the spark. He going. Because I lean on certain weapons too much as a crutch. Like, we play this mode and I'm like, I just want the forbearance. I just want my forbearance up.
This is what they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
Oh, Jerem, it's fine. We're only in the first 10 levels. When we hit the flag on the 10th level, you can swap out something else if you want. I try not to take... I try not to take this aspect of the game too seriously. Yeah, I'm probably gonna swap out, experiment with my strand setup on wave 10. Can I get a tiebreaker opinion real fast for 14? Hit me, Rain. What's up? It's good to see you. How you doing? How's that Stardew cookbook been treating you? Like, I saw the pictures you posted. You said the ginger ale was good. How are the burgers? Like, what was the, and the pickled veggies, if they're done. I don't know how long they're meant to pickle for. In here.
Good work, Guardian. Your life is
Battery.
strong.
Give me this. Burgers and pickled carrots are great. Friend just met Harshafon. She likes to make super spicy pepper burgers. Thinks you can handle the spice. I'll tell her he's basically have a hole burnt all the way through his chest. Thoughts? Oh no! that is nefarious. I think she'll remember that comment later. I think it's funny. I think it's funny in the like, oh I'm sad now sort of way. I never made the claim. I'm going to curse it.
This is a gauge of pure combat.
I'm pretty sure now Free got some shinies. Oh nice. Anything good, Harak? Like shiny, but good? Rain, I'm pretty sure like I made a comment to somebody about like something Rabon had did, and I'm like, you know, it's like gonna cost that man an arm and a leg someday. Or I made some sort of stupid comment like that. I want to find a glaive to put in that slot. I'll just straight up. Good, and definitely since I'll tell her to get a burger. Tell her to get a burger after might help. 2 swords you're keeping. Okay. Oh, I hope I can join Ryan his vault run. I don't know where he's where he is yet in that game. Is he? I know he's been playing a fair bit of it because Raya's having the same trouble I am, wherein like he's just getting a degree of Destiny burnout because it's all we've been doing all the time for practice. Of our group getting ready. So I know he's been playing quite a bit of Final Fantasy. He did Ravana.
I thought to myself, is that a
Saved
miniature
Raubon.
son? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponents. I
Sure on
love
that
it.
having ass. Last I'd heard, yeah, was he'd beaten Ravana, he'd saved Raubon, but I don't remember where that puts him in relation to the vault. Is this the vault only like a level 57 quest? Gotta take off fast later today when I'm free if I can join. Okay, sounds good. Have a good one, Rain. Osteo just doesn't. I used to love Osteo, it just doesn't feel quite as good anymore. I'm still like. Oh, it's a lot. The wizards. So many shrieky people. I just want to hang stuff up in the air. Nothing lives long enough for that. You know what? I shouldn't complain too much. At least it's not the Arachno modifier. Oh my gosh. Those, ooh, blanking on the name. Those slow mines were annoying as hell. That was a battery. Right. This is why I don't play Strand on here very often. Every time I go to pick up a ball, I just pick up a battery instead. More poison. I'm really hoping to find like a weapon that's got some good incandescence on it. I think it'd just be kind of funny to have like, because the gloves I'm using apply poison upon melee hit, and the gun applies poison, and I think it'd be kind of funny to have that poison and that poison that spreads, and then have like an incandescent weapon that also just spreads fire. Shoulder. Not be open. Not a fire. Okay, no more torment. Ouch. Luna's is nice. That's what I'm working on next. Trying to find a heal clip incandescent Luna. Is the hope. We will see. Over here. We do suspend. It's pretty much like my first time really kind of giving Strand a shot. I haven't done a whole lot with it. I took forever to get all the fragments and aspects and everything unlocked for it. X-Max. You're loving your subsistence in Can 1? Subsistence too, huh? I'll keep that in mind. All my teammates are talking, like, kind of raving about heal clip, and I'm like, not actually run a heal clip gun properly, officially. Jackal grenade. We put everything in the air. Next 25 seconds. Okay. With any luck, they'll give us Red Death, let us heal and kill like the good old days. I keep hearing about that. I don't know the good old days. I basically got into this game, like, just before Charge of Light went away, I think? So I remember Charge of Light being a thing I was looking into, and then stuff changed, and I no longer had to look at Charge of Light, because it was just gone. I used to use Red Death for Crota since there was no healing ore, and Red Death ignored it. Ah.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Cover for me. I'll do a quick change. I guess it's just the spark run. Papa channel main. Like that. Change the ad break message because I'm kind of making a liar of myself with it, with the whole telling people I won't miss anything because I can't go on break. Try to keep things a little truthful. These killers are all easy. Yeah, there are lots of them. Now I've been playing around with the building that I put some extra points into melee for poison purposes, and I'm debating whether or not I want to put it into grenade instead. But I think I made myself grenade kickstart. Try to get that thing back up a little bit faster. Did I put it in melee kickstart? No, I did put it into grenade kickstart. Also, oh my god, I need more golf balls. So many golf balls. Barack, have you had the chance to try out Pantheon stuff? Or Germ, have you had the chance to try out Pantheon stuff? LFGing that for week 1's not so bad. I know definitely week 4, like with a fixed group, has already been a little bit of a craziness. I would never want to do Pantheon with you. It's hard to try to do a 6-man. Like I'm a little disappointed that they didn't put like I guess you can LFG it, sure. I'm a little disappointed that they like didn't add some sort of like matchmaking option. I guess that's what the LFG is basically. It's like, yeah, here's a limited time thing. So many people won't be able to play it because they don't have a team of they don't have a team of 6 at the ready to just go in with them. And to avoid LFG. I don't blame you. I can totally see why. Oh, hi. Put stuff on. That's a battery. I want this. Give me my ball. Demolitionist. I can't string up the demos, can I? Funny. No, okay. I cannot string up the demos. everybody in the air. Should I be this close? Probably not. It's fine. I've been in worse. Gene games leads to toxic unreasonable requirements placed upon you. Yeah, it's... I know it was like a big complaint for Warlock players because they have an ability that's like... It's not invincibility, but it gives you so much healing and it gives you so much damage resistance to bosses that it's like a set it and forget it sort of thing. You set it, everybody stands in this circle, gets the buff, shoots stuff down. And it's been like almost mandatory in LFGs. They're like, well, you're a Warlock player, you're not running a solar well, kicked from the group. You had wells in the trash. A small part of me is like, oh my god, this is all I've ever known as far as playing a solar character in this game goes. And then the other part of me is like, I finally get to I'm free. I'm a free bun. I don't have to be the well carrier anymore. So it's a little bit of like, what am I gonna do with my life? And then a little bit of like, everything. I'm gonna do everything now. I'm gonna do everything I was never allowed to do. Standing. I do love solar, but I can make Dawn Blade builds. Exactly, right? I can finally have like a justification to actually go try to find myself a Dawn Chorus headpiece or something. Dude, still just hiding around the corner. What poison? Don't worry, this wind won't last long. Oh no. Oops, all tormentors? Did we get oops all Oh no, never mind. I thought the room went a little bit dark. I thought we were just gonna get the tormentor wave. I got excited. Whether we get the cenotaph mask out? Oh, Hirek, you joke about that. But like, so my concern with the raid team is, I play with a lot of people. Like I said, I play with a lot of people who have like a decade of history in this game. They're a lot better at this game. So my big concern as we get closer to the date is like, oh my god, like how am I gonna keep up? Because I can already feel it in Pantheon. I'm falling behind everybody else. Because I just don't have the degree of experience and like game sense that they do. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but I'm definitely falling behind. So one thing I've put together just in case we need it. As much as I hate being the person who gets regulated to support because stereotypes, I have the cenotaph. Pro tip, don't own Divinity. I do own Divinity. Shit. So I put together there's a term that I don't even know if I'd say gets lovingly used, but there's definitely a term for the Divinity or the Galahorn carrier in this game, and they just get called like the div bitch or the galley bitch, because they're just like, yeah, they're the ones who get regulated carrying it. And I usually do everything I can to not be that person. But should we get in a situation where I really need to be that person, I have the Cenotaph mask, which is like basically gives you special ammo, which is like the green stuff, and will give your teammates heavy ammo, which is like the power weapon stuff. And then I've got Divinity, which gives like a super crit bubble to people. And it's a solar warlock with Divinity and the well and like healing grenades and like the restoration upon pickup and like Ember of like every like support assistance thing I can reasonably put into that build and have it be helpful. So like, yeah, I can't remember. I was in a toss-up, a joking toss-up between calling it the super support loadout or like the ultimate bitch loadout. Yeah, it's there. It's at the ready. Just in case. I'll cry about it later. Oh right, don't have the gun I think I have on. Donate a good Apex for Hothead. Funny thing is, I do have a good Apex. The problem is sometimes is like, we all have good Apexes, and one of us has to hold the Gallowhorn. Like, when we do dungeons, for instance, like, sometimes when it's just dungeons, simpler content, I'll flip a coin with a person to see who has to be the galley holder, or like, and then like, we'll kind of just trade back and forth from there. It's like, okay, Tails, you lose your Gallowhorn this time, I'll Gallowhorn next time. In the raid setting, I get it a little bit more in the raid setting, is that like, if I'm putting out the least amount of damage anyway, because like, my gun handling optimization isn't as smooth as the others, I get it. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the support weapon because I'm the least loss of DPS. To take the support weapon, and like, I get it. I don't want it to be all the time. Okay, B is being handled by you two. He is good. Cool. So you're just getting a skill issue. No, it really is though. I can't like, there's a few things where it's like, yeah, I don't. There's a few things that like, it's like, okay, fine, you guys want to do all of this gun and I don't have it. I will take the divinity thing. But some of it really is just a skill issue. It's like I said, Xana, I don't have all of the experience of like we'll use V as the example because he's made it no secret, we're part of the same raid group. Varen has always talked about how like, he grew up playing shooters like on his father's knee, so he's got like decades of shooter experience behind him. I don't have that. I have 1 year and like, when did I start this game again? I have like a year and 3/4 of first-person shooter experience, basically. So yeah, I just don't have. I will readily admit, I just don't have the same skill level as the rest of them. I miss the weirdest times. I don't actually have to do this with the strand weapon on for this one. No, I don't. Okay, I did do it, so I do. Strand weapon on. Hang some stuff up. I'll find a better way to do 70%, 75% more damage. Or asking for divinity, but for galley, somebody better pull it. Yeah, it's just too good of a thing. I do wish that, bad spot for me. Bad spot to be talking. I do wish that, Spring anti-barrier? Kinda. No, that didn't count? Fine, that didn't count. Probably got eaten by his feet. Ooh. Okay, ads are actually starting in a minute. Saying again. Gallowhorn. Lost that train of thought. Lost that train of thought. He'll come back to me eventually. Maybe. I'll accept if I'm, for optimization's sake, I'll accept that, yeah, I am the best choice of, like, hold this weapon because I'm doing the worst of the batch of us. Oh, no, that's what I was saying. I do wish that Destiny had, like, a thing that would tell you, like, League of Legends will break down how much damage you've done, how much, like, damage you've mitigated, how much you've healed back for people. I wish Destiny had something like that when it came to its support weapons that would buff other weapons. Like, I wish there was, like, the, here's how much damage you've done with Divinity. Here's how much damage you've provided to other people, by using Divinity. Gallahorn too. It's like, here's how much damage your Wolfpack rounds provided to other people, stuff like that. So like, as a Titan with like, here's how much damage your shield blocked for the whole team.
What they call a righteous
At least to like,
infliction of
as a
retribution.
means of being like, got a big shakes. Even if it's just to like, give people a sense of like their contribution to the fight. Instead of being like, yeah, everyone here did like 3 million damage, you did 400,000 because you were holding Divinity. 10 div, go triple shotgun. I've been trying to be a helpful teammate, like getting into like the habit of like gear hot swapping. Just so like I can put on my survival boots so I don't die quite as much, and then put on like my aggressive boots for actual damage phase things against bosses. I'm making an effort. It's not like, because I really don't want to just be carried. I really don't just want to be carried. And I guess there's not... I guess you don't necessarily get carried through day one content. You have to... I realize you have to have some degree of skill to even just be able to survive and get through and day one thing. Kind of like ultimate rating, I guess, with Final Fantasy. Everything up in the air. Oh, I need batteries. You too. Also, just get up in the air. Just don't move, huh? Do you need the grilled cheese now? Oh, you got a chunky shield, bud. All over. I need to get. Uh oh. The battery is unhappy. Barbarian. Oh, there's 2 batteries over there. Could you get off my spot?
Defeat
Oh.
comes
Yeah.
for us all. What's important is what you choose to do next.
I should put more orb generate. Oh, right, that's why, because I had a Strand Prime. I'm gonna keep using Osteo. Medic. Arc isn't really for you. That's alright. You gotta experiment, right? Like, I've just put together, like, a bajillion little load... Bajillion. I put together several different little loadouts, because I'm trying to, like, find what's comfortable for me. You two want to give it one more shot? Probably good for one more run of Onslaught. I could depend. Like, if we make it to the end, kind of thing. I'm good for one more run of Onslaught. Probably... I'd probably do some dinner. I don't mind unless Hero wants a turn. Yeah, Hero, do you wanna swap out? Demi? He's offering? My inventory manager, I need to do my post box just with stuff and swap out. Throw more stuff. The vault. I can hop in, otherwise I continue to stare at your vault. That's just a case if you want to... Like, we've got a party of 3, so if you have vault cleaning to do, just keep vault cleaning. Otherwise, yeah, Demi is saying he'll swap out with you too. Double special on this. You got a 599-600? Oh, that was me last night. That was me last night. It might have been running. Close up. Correct, she's bursting at the seam. Kind of rely on. Oh, we lost somebody. Sec, let you switch class. Oh, okay. I think my thing to join should be open, so let me know if you should be able to hop back in, but if not, let me know and I'll send you an invite when you're ready. Yeah, let's make it worse. Hero tag out. Well, you've been told. You've been voluntold. You've been voluntold by Demi. Hurak, I think I'll need to... I never take sunset off. Yeah. Back in my inventory. Glad I got invited. Hurak, I'm not too sure if I... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if I have you added. Let me... What's sent... That... There... Send friend request. You making me log in again, game? Thing? Oh, wait a second. Not by Twitch. Oh, no, it still considers me logged in. Okay, whatever. Okay, Hurak, the message, the request has been sent. It might take a moment to show up. Germ, I'm just gonna throw us down to the helm for now. Like, some postbox clearing, vault stuff, while Hurak waits for the invite to go through, and at least they can join in on this space. One your armor charge. And 3 more stacks of... Can you grab something from vault? Yeah, sounds good. We're in a good space for it. I've become more and more of a fan of healthy food. Go along. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Stack of armor charge to... Evening, like, how goes the grind today? Not too bad. We just did a Kind of just got a few little quest things out of the way for the Riven's wishes because I need more of those tokens. Demi and Germ here tried one onslaught, only got a 29. Demi's tagging out Harak, and we're gonna try another 50 round. It's my turn, Gecko, to see if I can get a Luna's Howl with incandescent heal clip. Yeah, I can't go too long tonight because I think, well, dinner aside, is that like I'm supposed to be helping out with like grouping, which you get it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. We will see. But I've got my good mountaintop. I've got my good edge transit. Seem to be the two more sought after ones, I suppose you could say. Just kind of want the Lunas. Oh, I got my falling guillotine too. So my main three are out of the way. Now, I'm not too sure. Like, I don't know if there's any point in stacking grenade finish, like the explosive finisher and the grenade. All of them start taking away from armor charge, but like, this one consumes all 3 stacks. I don't know if the other ones, did one of them negate the other? See, stuff like this I still don't really know. Even like, other little stuff like, I didn't realize that until very, very recently that the honed edge. So there's this one sniper rifle that if you hold down the reload button, like normally it has like 4 shots to it, but if you hold down the reload button, it basically gives you like 1 super shot. I didn't realize that animation for said super shot is not affected by reload modifier things. Thought you could put on some like speed up reload modifier thingies on there to make it faster. No, turns out it's a fixed speed. I didn't know that for quite a while. So I'm actually not sure, for instance, like if I have grenade kickstart twice on the gloves, I don't know if there's any point in putting explosive finisher on the class item. If like one of them will just cancel out the other due to like lack of armor charge. Got the name of it. The sniper is Izanagi's burden. And the ability thing is called Honed Edge. Okay. Jerem is here. Burak just joined the party. I don't know where they've gone. It might still be loading. Oh no, wait, Jerem is back. Burak has accepted my friend request. Burak, where are you? You invisible? When it used to be relevant. Our raid group is still using it for boss damage. I have more people on here than I think I would. Oh no, that's because it's Steam. Still, I have more people on Steam than I think. Okay. I saw the thing say that you accepted request. I'm just not seeing you online though. Can you see me? Can you join me? And now? Okay. There you go. Just showed up. Okay. Do you... I guess you were just doing Onslaught. Do either of you need to get down to the Hall of Champions time? Good to go. There they are. Swap to Recluse, so you're set? Okay. Basically just gonna keep swapping through subclasses. I will be... stick that into the higher level boss as we need it. Got all the swords I'll need the last run. Oh, nice. Okay, good. I'll get us going into another thing. Okay, one more. Let's make this count. Do you guys have a favorite ghost shell? I feel like I've got the gyro. I've had the gyro shell since like the very beginning. Basically, never take him off. Although I have been meaning to get the prophecy one. I just want that hairball shell. His stupid light up ears. Oh, I should get that done before Monday. That's an old shell. I just have a soft spot for it. It's kind of funny because like V made a comment about it. When we started it, he's like, is it just because he's like, just like, is it just because it looks like me? I'm like, no, I'm like, you don't understand. I really like these gyroscopic looks. I find the spinning rings, it's very satisfying. So it's either that, or I end up liking like the really dumb ones, like the Goister. It's so stupid. Its eyes wobble. Or like the inflatable things, or the donut things. You're also Warlock. Oh man, we're just gonna triple stack Warlock. It's an alt-tat for Tamatoa. Alt-tat? I know who you mean by Tamatoa, but... There we go. There, we have the whole living room set up. Oh no. It's these things. Oh, I hate these things so much. I have also been debating if I should swap over to Swampers for Stormers for a Threadling build instead of a suspension build. I think we'll see what the situation calls for. I do like the suspension build though. Once I get more used to it. I think it's funny being able to hang everything up in the air. At least it's not the ogres and cursed thrall. There's something about explosive shanks that just bother me more. That and the fact that like I don't like this level because like the Vandals, the invisible ones, just like deke all over the place, ignore all your decoys, and just book it into the center. The Overload champions just teleport into the center. And it's like, guys, why? I feel like I that's a hard choice, but I do feel as if I prefer the Hive just a little bit more in this group than the Fallen. And like even the even that very end section, there was like a what was it? It was me, V, and somebody else. That hallway run with the spark. It is the only time I think I've ever wiped on that hallway run. Was that like one person went down. Who the heck are we playing with? I can't remember. One person went down. I got frozen, and like the shatter off of me killed Baron. And we weren't very far in, thankfully, but I think we wiped in that hallway because of the shatter. At least it looked like that's what wiped us, was the shatter off of me killed him. Oh, I should maybe just change to my arc setup if we're gonna be in this one. only so something else can get those other guys out of invisibility. As much as I like the irony of just throwing freezing stuff. Oh. Well, I've also not changed my artifact over. Why can't artifacts switch with like the loadout? I wish they would switch with the loadout. Kinda nice. Yeah, it was like we weren't like angry, but it was definitely a little bit embarrassing.
Make sure you're still standing when the
Like,
dust settles.
god damn. Yes, you're on such a good little like you're motoring down that hallway, and the next thing you know, it just stops you right in your tracks. You're like, oh yeah, forgot. Nobody gets to move. I think we were with armor. I think we were with armor. That's who we were playing with. And yeah, the shatter got us. So like a part of me feels like I should go my arc setup for this. I threw together it's the like I threw together a Vesper Radiance setup for arc. Basically because the well that gets planted will pulse with arc damage. And it just meant if I put that thing on the ADU, it hits the invisible guys until they come apparent again. Maybe. Maybe. It would be better for the boss damage too, as opposed to the stasis stuff. I feel like I played Arc in here a lot already. Oh no, he's on fire, and not in the good solar way. Warlock's fun to play here. Oh, I know, just get a little buddy all the time. Just blind everything, and they all walk around like, oh god, I can't see. For the rare, it does. I know, it's like the only time I can... This and the Crota raid, the beginning part with like the darkness. I guess it's kind of a maze. The darkness area you have to run to, I'm like, okay, time to break out the arc thing so we can all just get amplified and like arc buddies so we can see and we'll just run. Switch it over on the temple. At least, like, I know I've got the overload and unstopped covered that way, too. Mapno just firmly wants to make sure he's situated at the top of that leaderboard. What? I don't. I don't think do I?
You've got some fight in you. Good.
Makes such a funny noise on the fishing game. For me, I just put feedback fence and you're unstoppable. How's the fish board looking? I'm also really bad at aiming the stasis melee for some reason. That no flexing. He lost his top spot for Rye one time, and he was like, never again shall I lose my spot. No, you... I do need to level the scatters.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Still can't get over that clip of the whole team that just died right here on the jumping part. Oh my god. I felt so bad seeing that. I felt so bad seeing them with that video clip, but also I was laughing my head off. It's just, yeah, the first hunter missed their jump, hit the platform side, fell into the abyss. The second warlock makes the jump, looks back at the hunter, gets hit by the third player, I think also a hunter coming in, dies because they fall into the abyss, and the third hunter just botches their jump too and falls, and that was the wipe, level 49. I was like, oh, you poor people, I'm so sorry. What glaive? I've been wanting to make good use out of a glaive lately. Even if they're not always the most favorable. There's like the Judgment of Kelgorath or something like that. I was looking at it potentially as a setup thing with like Demolition Incandescent, except it's the Season of the Seraph thing. And the Seraph's Shield operation thing doesn't rerun until next week. We'll figure. Still doing here? Get out of here. Black spotted grunt.
Everything dies, Guardian. But when you're around, it happens so much faster.
The OS suffering from some glitches. Is it particularly bad? Oh, probably helps if I close a few times. Google Chrome? Okay, it's a mix. Like, Destiny has always run a little bit funky. Like, it's part of the reason I don't stream it, usually, is Destiny makes things act kind of weird. The sunfish. Is he struggling? Yeah, it's probably between that and like Google Chrome taking up too much memory. Close that. I need to get my upgrades done. Like computer upgrades. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm playing Ark now. There. Just blow up everything as it comes in. The amount of fish is setting the PC on fire. No, it's probably Destiny. It's probably Destiny. It's, like I said, it's always made my PC run a little bit weird. Even, like, when it comes to loading it out of Steam, I'm like, hang on, it takes my computer forever to load Destiny. Someone else is like, no, Destiny just kind of takes forever to load out of Steam. I'm like, oh, no kidding. It's not necessarily... Like, yeah, it's probably a little bit me, but it's not just me. Can I stress test the fish? Aren't you already stress testing the fish, Savannah? I saw you just redeem fishing like 10 times. How much more stressful testing does it need? Two messages. That's weird. Second, I guess, after the big thing is done. Oh, there we go. That's right. Right. I've still not changed that grenade back. Still not changed that grenade back out. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, Wahoo. I do also always forget that the Wahoo is actually a fish and not just like the name of a stage within Splatoon. I should have assumed as much. Not too bad, because I really need the Apex handling practice, but... Yeah, oh. I'm very curious as to what the messages deleted were. It's like links of some sort. Curiosity will get the better of me. Oh yeah, 2 bots, exact same message. Oh, I misunderstood the Nightbot thing, because the Nightbot is like, suboptimal, stop posting links, and I misunderstood that as like Nightbot for some reason like deleted a comment that said suboptimal as if it was talking about the setup I have running. I'm like, huh, what a funny one for Nightbot to auto-delete, but never mind. There we go, that's my daily max. Uh-oh, gotta die. Never mind. Dead. Got you covered. It's probably largely this game. The more effects start going off, all the strandy things, all the archy things, the more you'll see this thing start slowing down. I just need a better computer. And I am overdue on it. So I told myself I was gonna do it by this summertime. And I haven't done it. Give me a special brick. Funny we don't have a Shax here either. Or decoy in general, really. Stasis crystal build would just melt every. Jacko, do you have any like theory builds you're excited for? Prismatic? Still not really done, I've still not really done any theorizing with that yet. I've got the big list, but I need to put it all together. Still no zero information on final shape. I'm actually just curious what the new Yeah, there's that frost armor, right? Curious to get my hands on that one too to try it out. Well, maybe if we were PS5 players. You already know. The theory is the witness is a shy pooper. Twin Peace inside the Traveler, the most secluded place ever.
You obliterated them. Love it.
Let's throw one. Come on, game. Yes, and the universe for that. Somebody saw him. He had some sort of like traumatic event for himself inside of a bathroom involving running out of toilet paper or something like that. And that's it. He's like, nobody can ever know my secret. We're ending the universe. Just to say he's gonna end the whole universe. I got my arc siphons on. 2 of them? Put one on. I only put one on. See, the trouble I'm realizing I'm having with builds though is another another complaint from the raid team is that I'm too aggressive of a player. Like, I run myself into situations I probably shouldn't run myself into, and part of it stems from, like, I usually play, when I play Sunbracers, I play Incinerator Snap, and I just want the ignition to go off. I just want the ignition to go off, like, as soon as I can get that thing to go. Like, with a guarantee. So I have a tendency to run up right in the faces of stuff and Incinerator Snap at it. Probably for the worse. The only problem is I'm realizing I seem to have an MO, because I put together a Void Soul thing, and that involves me running up to go get my Void Souls. The Vesper Radius situation here that I've got with this setup is, I get more Rift Energy back the more surrounded I am by either teammates or enemies. Which means, to get it back real fast, is I throw myself into the thick of it a little bit, which is probably not great. And, like, even the strand setup I put together, I've realized, too, is the strand setup I have involves grabbing and throwing the tangles and not just shooting the tangles. Which means I have to run up and go get the ball. Apparently I just really like to run at things. This might also be why several people have been like, have you considered playing Titan? And maybe I should take them up on it, but you know, right now is not the time. Not when we've only got a week out to go. Yeah, like, Arc means that I either have to be next teammate. I Solar does that. My stasis is the most far range time. Like, long distance class setup, or subclass setup that I have. My stasis one, I think, doesn't require me to be up in the face of anything. Until I need to super something. Now's the best time. Yeah, but that means I have to, like, learn a whole new class in a week. And, as much as it would warm Raijin's heart to have another Titan player on the team, I don't know if I can learn Titan in a week. I'd have to go through the story still. I have like 3 minutes on my Titan. Or and 47 seconds on my Hunter. I've really not done anything besides the Warlock class. Oh right, my stasis does technically require that I get up close to either like frozen enemies or friendly crystals. So yeah, apparently everything I build is like, get up in this thing's face. Like, I could have gone Threadlings. I probably should have gone Threadlings, but no. No, I went Suspend build with the pick up your tangles instead of shoot them.
But when you're around, it happens so much faster.
I might come to regret it later. No, I think a little bit of it as well, so I just kind of have to remind myself that, like, the Void Soul and the Stasis Ball will be there for a little bit longer than I think it will be, so I don't necessarily have to rush in to go get it done. But I also, like, feel like if I'm just waiting, means I'm not shooting stuff, means I'm not being helpful. But then I have to remember, I'm not helpful if I'm dead either. You might actually join the Titan side? Bubble gonna be real valuable soon, I think. Find it fun. You know, I can't necessarily doubt that. You wanna go be the big tank that, like, people can't kill? You do that. I can absolutely see the fun in it because, like, As much as I play like in League of Legends, for instance, as much as I play like skill shot casters and stuff like that, I do definitely enjoy my times where I occasionally go into like ARAM and get Leona or something as a tank, and I'm just like, nothing is killing me. I'm here and you're stuck with me. It's funny though, because our raid team is like three warlocks, 2 hunters, 1 titan. For the main raid team. The other group of people I sometimes play with that I've also been trying to I've been trying to help them through Pantheon, is like all titans. A few of them played multiple roles, but they're also, oh shoot, totally forgot about you. Ah! Oh shoot, there's a dude. Doesn't seem feel as tanky as it used to be. Keep looking this direction. I gotta just shoot. I just want to shoot you in the belly. Don't dive at me, okay? I just said don't dive at me. Not listen. Better. Go. Yeah, it's so funny. The second group. Yeah, oops, all titans. the only downside I've had with it is like we've had to get coordinated on them dropping their shield because like one too many times somebody drops that shield and just like body blocks right as we're shooting like a rocket or a grenade or something. God damn it. Especially with Pantheon has a thing in it called class warfare, which is like you get a big buff that stacks up to 3 times from people. You get a buff if you use your class abilities. So for some of the titans, it's their wall. So we had to be like, you guys need to put this thing off to the side. Like, you need to face this 90 degrees or backwards. So we stopped shooting it. Baby wall. Yeah, basically. We're just like, just make a little baby jail. I've joked before V that there's because somebody posted a shirt. I've joked before about V about like we have to get you a shirt that says like I strafe in well. Just like what just a little bit too many times we've blown ourselves up on the back of his head. Although, if I'm made to run a weapon I haven't run before, like tractor cannon, I have to go do a thing first and then get back into the well. I've also definitely been the demise of people as I try to get back into the well after tractor cannoning something. Just keep a whole bunch of those shirts on hand and be like, yep, thanks for blowing us up. Here's your shirt. I strafe in well. Stash in well. That one chest piece that turns your class ability into a grenade? So I don't have to go to pop a wall. These guys don't have a blinded animation. You guys blind? You just sit there sadly? Maybe just sit there sadly.
obliterated them. Love it.
It's like the only time exotic is useful. I didn't even know that there was an exotic like that, to be honest. Like, I really... like I said, my knowledge of the game, like my foundation of the game, is a little bit shaky. More shacks. Yeah, most of, like, any and all of my knowledge base is basically within the Warlock class. And even at that, I have a bunch of exotics I still haven't got yet. I only just, like, found out about the Vex incursion dropping, like, dropping new exotics, like, very recently. I feel like somebody might have made a mention to me about it at a point, but like it was probably so much information at once that it just like in one ear and out the other for me or something. Give me a brick. Bonus objective, Rain of Fire. I haven't played around with Rain of Fire. It's something that a raid lead had brought up as a possibility if I felt comfortable with it. That's like the air dodge to reload, right? Something like that? More special ammo. Thank you. They work for fusion rifles too, where they get used for dodge reload. Yeah, I feel like I've seen it coupled with like some guy did a speed run of Prophecy using Izanagi as one of their things, and they just like dodge reloaded the Izanagi or something like that. I think. They might have dodge reloaded something else. I could very much be wrong. Are we 29? Please look good. My space calls Arbor Ward, and you put it into a grenade that you don't. So, does it actually explode and do damage, and then does it, like, I guess, does it create a wall upon where it lands? You get to pick what direction that wall faces? Nope, just puts a wall where it lands. Okay. I don't know. I guess if your ally is really in a pinch and you're like, I got you, fam. You throw a wall in their direction. I have no idea. I'll go to... there. Sounds like it's gonna blow.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Oh. There's like... there's that other one. Not Dawn Chorus. It's a Warlock chest piece, and it's for like solar, where like you basically just suspend in the air and it gives you these like gigantic like phoenix wings, and I'm like, man, that looks really cool. I'm never gonna use it, I don't think, but it looks cool. I would like to use it, but I don't think it's happening. Oh my god, is that final warning? Did I just hear final warning? Final warning is hilarious. I love this stupid little pistol. This thing does, like... It's kind of funny. I was using it in Pantheon the other night. I was using a final warning, a hipfire Cartesian, and Apex. And the final warning by itself does... like an almost unacceptable amount of damage. Go. Problem is when you trigger it, it takes the place of your for like 30 seconds. And the ability doesn't regen it. Oh. Oh, Germ's still in inventory. That is a little bunk that it doesn't regen in the meantime. Yep. I also love the fact sometimes that faceplate gets people killed. It just bounces off, they're shooting something like a grenade or a rocket, bounces in front of their face, still has a hitbox, dead. It's like, oh no, you poor soul.
I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no, it was you.
What do I gotta do for an
Light
Oops All
from your
Tormentors round?
I love it.
This one I have my super forever.
Guardian, down.
Chat. Uh-oh. Was that a great time for Herrick to blow up? Oh no, he's gone already. Oh damn. My scrap. I've gotten a little too silly. God, I love forbearance. Too good. It's too unfortunately good sometimes. Wait, come back. Okay, Sunny Rosie with me. Just stay here. Sky bombers. Fields are so chunky. Come on, faceplate off. Faceplate off. Not quite. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there's so many explosions back there. Am I running 2 secondaries? Only an onslaught. Only an onslaught. And only on that one specific setup. It's because I've got the secondary finder on. The finisher will grant special ammo, and there's so much stuff. So much stuff. It just falls over chair. So at least, you know, I could probably stand up a primary on there sometimes. But I've at least also never found myself requiring, needing ammo in that mode. Take us back down to the tower. Then I think I'll get wrapped up here. And grab something to eat, and then probably have to go play more Death. Get launched down to the tower. Let me look for a raid target in the meantime. Damn, you're more lucky than me on M. You not had luck with the double special running. Thursday. Still not had the chance to go see V doing his funny, not Power Ranger. Let me tell you, they're useless to me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, they've served me well. I just that finisher one. That finisher one comes in clutch very often. Okay. So let me get the usual stuff plugged. Twitter, Discord for anybody who's not in there already. And then Germ, thank you for joining for the onslaught rounds. Same goes to you, Demi and Hurak. Thank you for joining for the onslaught rounds. I'm sorry we couldn't make it to 50. It's just one of those days. I think, yeah, I'm gonna go... We'll head out to see... be doing Chroma Squad, because I feel like I haven't raided into him in a while, and I've not actually had the chance to see him doing Chroma Squad stuff. Thank you for finally inviting me to play. We'll try to get a few more rounds in. I think... Oh. Doesn't like it when I load that. Onslaught is supposed to stay around... Is Onslaught supposed to stay around for like a smidge longer? But Pantheon is definitely disappearing. Yeah. What did I say? Friday, I have technically listed Friday off, but if raid practice finishes early, I might ping the Discord for more Destiny streaming. We'll see what happens. Saturday, more Destiny streaming. Saturday is gonna be a 3 Pacific, which is like 6 Eastern. I may or may not be on this channel specifically, because I know V is also going to be doing Destiny stuff on Saturday. I don't know, maybe we'll dual screen it. We'll have both of our point of views from 2 different warlocks. But I might just join him if he's got space. We'll see. And then Sunday, I have more raid practice on Sunday, but I might just take Sunday off. Because at some point I guess we'll see. I might not take Sunday off. We'll see how desperate I am, because that'll be the last day I can do anything, because Monday is going to be in maintenance, like, all day. Okay. Got the 2 raid messages there for those who have access to my emotes. For others who don't, there's the secondary one. I will make sure he's not ending and get us queued up for his promo squad stuff. And then, yeah, hopefully, I'll see you, some of you, hopefully I'll see some of you on Saturday, be it here over on B-side. Like I said, I'm not too sure. I'll ping it somewhere. But if not, upload some new emotes. I will. I uploaded some of them. Like I said, Demi, I kind of have 5 of them that I want to hold as, like, I don't know, a retweet campaign or something as, like, here's the reveal. I still gotta figure it out. But I have put some of them in here. I know the wave is in here, the threat one is in here. They're all abouts here. Also, hey, Bozar, thank you for the follow. I meant the ones I reworked. Oh, yes. I will get those organized probably after I wrap up here. Yeah, we'll head out to V. And then I think I need to do more Pantheon with that other crew. Yeah, thank you for joining me again. Those who are in game, the new follows, those who joined off of there too. Next time I see you, more Destiny, cause it's always more Destiny until the final shape raid is out, and then I can die for a little bit. Okay. I'll see you guys on the other side of the raid. Take care. Till next time.